Beat it up.
Yo, the hotel room situation used to be crazy, B. Like that nigga Ruck used to go to bed early most of the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was on his old man shit. Wow, you know what I'm saying? While earlier, the nigga used to snore real bad and shit, right? So,
oh, hell yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
Like, I remember one night, we was in California, right? We had a tour bus, and we wasn't in LA, right? But somewhere along the tour, I acquired this NWA, some best of NWA collection, right? And you know, like, y'all know how I feel about NWA, so I'm being all nostalgic and corny, you know, corny in a matching outfits corny kind of way. Like, I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait till I get to Cali to listen to this right here, right? So we get to Cali, and one night I spend the night on the bus while everybody is in the hotel room doing whatever they're doing or whatever. I spend the night on the bus with this NWA CD collection or whatever. The CD is in the back of the bus, right? But there's the AC in the back of the bus is stuck on full blast. It's either you turn it on full blast or you burn back there, right? So I already know this. I prepared for this shit. I got my fucking hotel quilt. I done brought my quilt from the hotel down to the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there. So who knows what kind of tomfoolery is going on in the hotels? Niggas probably got chicks running around here and there, this, that, and the third. So when that kind of shit happens, sometimes you might end up in a room that ain't your room because your room is already busy with some bullshit going on or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So somehow Buckshot ended up in my room with Ruck, right? Because, you know, Ruck ain't had no action going on. He was asleep.
Yeah.
Hour into the night, an hour into my listen, this nigga Buckshot comes onto the bus furious, right? This nigga is, I'm like, what's wrong? So like, this nigga is burning. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, yo, Rock. And he looking at me like, he like, Rock. I'm like, what did I do? He like, son, how the fuck do you deal with that shit? I'm like, what? He like, what? What do you mean, what? I'm like, what do you mean? What? He's like, this nigga, the fucking elephant's running around in your room at night. I'm like, what are you? He's like the fucking chainsaw going on in there. What the fuck? I'm like, I just start crying. And in case anybody listening is wondering, he's referring to Ruck snoring, right? Ran this nigga out the room onto the bus. He's like, fuck that. He's like, Rock, I don't know how you do this shit, but nigga.
That shit is hilarious.
Helter Skelter is a vibe though, man.
Now, this is the secret. You go to the room. Look, me and Starang used to hit. All right, I'm gonna put our business out a little bit, right? Me and Starang was kind of the party animals, right? We would be up the latest, running around, doing shit, running around, chasing skirts and shit, la 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 la. So that was part of my secret of how to deal with Ruck. By the time I got back to the room, I was so exhausted, like I could
That you be able to sleep right through.
Yeah, I could sleep through a train accident. You know what I'm saying? Like that was how that would work for me.
That's what's up, though, man. Tour life.
That ain't no lie though. That nigga snoring was crazy, yo. Crazy. Yo. We had a lot of good times and shit, but the best times, man, was being at Pat crib writing rhymes for anything, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The 157.
Yeah.
Used to be in his crib in the projects where Sean Price used to be at and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was messing with this girl and shit, and that's where we used to go write rhymes at all the time and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We go get a bunch of nickel bags, a bunch of White Owls. We smoking White Owls.
And Dutchess.
And that's what they used to be like, yo, Stray, you can't hang, man. I used to get high off fast and shit. They used to be like, yo, the kid can't hang, man. The kid, you smoking too much. You can't hang, kid.
Somebody would come in with a Philly or some shit like, hey, the kid doesn't smoke those. The kid doesn't smoke those. He said.
I used to smoke White House. I was stuck on White House for years.
Word. We used to call them cardboard. White House are a type of cigars, and them shits thick as fuck. We all smoked them at some point, but strangers stayed on them way too long. We used to call those.
I stayed on them after everyone.
Yeah, we used to call them cardboard. We used to call those cardboards, and then the Dutch masters, we used to call those cardboard lights. You know what I mean?
Cardboard lights.
The cardboard lights.
We
gotta go.
Like the cheaper ones than the cheaper.
Nah,
like
they were supposed to. They were supposed to be fake fancier. They had an actual leaf on it, so where you could cut down on the paper,
cardboard.
The cardboard part, and roll and wrap it in the leaf. Some people would just use the leaf, but most people had at least some of the cardboard still in there, so we called it the cardboard light.
Hilarious.
We gotta go to break right now. We'll be back in a second. Monsta Mondayz.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, The Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.